What's up, Marvel fans? This is Stan Series, and we got a big reaction video to do here today. Yes, only a couple minutes ago, the new Spider-Man Homecoming trailer has just been posted online. So, I've got it here right now, I've got the volume up. So, as normal, let's play it. We'll see my reaction, and I'll break down the scenes of, our speculations of what could be going on there. So, here we go. Let's see what new they'll show us. Ooh, here we go. Whoa.
What's up, guys? So, to become an Avenger, are there like trials or an interview?
Do me a favor. Can't you just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man?
Just
Stay close to the ground.
You're
the Spider-Man from YouTube. Can you summon an army of spiders?
Oh, man, no.
Do you know him too?
Oh.
Mr. Shield.
Can I turn this on? The rich and the powerful, like Stark, they don't care about us.
Whoa.
The world's changing, boys. Time we change too.
Whoa. Vulture.
These weapons are crazy dangerous.
Whoa.
Forget the flying monster guy. There are people who handle this sort of thing.
The weapons barrier was at 2:30. You missed it.
Whoa. 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 Iron Man. Ooh.
What if somebody had died?
I was just trying to be like you.
I want you to be better. I'm gonna need the suit back.
But I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it.
What?
I screwed up.
You need to stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders.
I want you to understand how
Ooh.
anything to protect my family.
Whoa. Ooh.
I know you know what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
So don't mess with me.
Ooh. Whoa.
I'll kill you and everybody you love.
Ooh.
My friend's up there.
Ooh. Whoa.
It's still out there. I just gotta do this on my own.
Woohoo. Whoa. Oh.
Just don't do anything stupid.
Just. Wow.
All right?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. That was pretty awesome. That was an awesome trailer. So let's break down the thing then. So it just starts off what we saw from yesterday, because they showed like a 10-minute sneak preview of the trailer. And what we got here is we see Spider-Man, and you found out now that Spider-Man's logo is a little android, a little kind of machine, and that is pretty cool. Ooh, sorry. And that is pretty cool. And I've heard people are saying that's possibly the Spider Tracer. So no, tracker. It's like a trace. It tracks on the. Well, you know what I mean. It's like a. Well, he sends these logo to whatever if he needs to find a villain, and then it gives him like a signal so he can follow where the villain's going. So that's pretty cool. Now let's jump to the actual trailer then. So we see Spider-Man, wanting to to somewhere to put his costume on, so no one could see him. And I do love the feature that first when he puts it on, it's all like loose and everything. But when he traces his logo, as we saw from the first trailer, it can like, make it like full on, so it's like, I say it makes it the costume like tight then, so it's like it doesn't come loose on him. That's what I'm trying to say. And that is a cool feature. Then we see him swinging around, that is pretty cool. I love it when he goes through a bunch of people just going, hey guys. That is so funny. I love the bit with these, it's like we saw before with, when Peter would say to become an Avenger and all that. And I love it Tony goes like, just don't do anything that kind of silly or stupid, And I do love the bit he's swinging and then he crashes to a pool party. And then he just jumps out of the wall. That is pretty cool. Then also we see the Hobgoblin. He finds out that Peter is Spider-Man, his best mate. Something we saw before anyway. And I love it when he says, "You're the Spider-Man from YouTube." Oh, that is pretty cool. I love they started asking questions about, do you have an army of spiders, and you know, all that kind of thing, those kind of questions, and you do get to see, and you actually get a little sneak. Well, it's like a cameo of Captain America. Well, not in person really. What's happening is they're watching this video, and Captain America. I think he's talking about school. I don't know what this could be on about, but that'd be interesting when I see the film. And you see him. He's got the costume he had in the Avengers film. So he must have done this like after the Avengers, so that's to say. Then we get to see, the Hobgoblin trying the mask on and looking at the web shooter. And he's got like a map up, so that's pretty cool. So he's thinking pull up like a map. I'd say that's when after he can send his logo to trace the villain down. That's pretty cool. Then we get our image of the, Avengers Tower. And we see like, Vulture has got Iron Man's mask. So I don't know how he got that, but that's going to be interesting to know. And then it goes on about the it's our time now and all that kind of thing. And we see the shot like with Shocker, we think it's Shocker and this young lad, and they're trying the weapon out. And now we see it extending more, and we see that it makes like an explosive. So that's pretty cool. Then we see the Vulture getting his gear ready, putting it on. That is pretty cool. I love it what the costume looks like so far. It looks good. And then we go on about the, when Peter's saying that, these weapons are dangerous. And we got this scene before where Tony's telling him about forget the guy. We got the Avengers and all that. And now we get like an extended bit of the boat scene, what goes in half. Well, we got a bit before it, and we see Spider-Man taking on a bunch of, gunmen. And I love it how he fights them. And I love the bit, he shoots one of them with his web. He keeps running, and then the web just flies into to one on the wall. That is pretty awesome. Then we see Vulture coming out of the car, and that is pretty cool how that works, he's done that. Then we see him using the weapon, and he makes the boat go in half. Now we see like the bit like we see where Spider-Man's getting all the webs ready, before he does that big moment of holding the boat together. So that's pretty cool. And at one point he thinks like, it's not going to happen, but the next thing is Iron Man jumps in and saves the boat. And we see him in his newer costume, that the red with he's still red, gold, and the silver part. Like the new costume, what we got for the toys. Well, the toy that's coming out for it. And we see him, he's got little devices that can be like jetpack, can be like engines as well. So that looks pretty cool. Now this bit, I don't really feel sorry for him. Because Iron Man says about what are you doing and all that. And Peter said, and I can see from this, he's saying he just wants to be like him. And this is sad that Tony's asking him, I'm taking that suit back. And I feel sorry for Pete, because now he ain't got the high-tech, Spider-Man costume. So I'm going to feel sorry for him when he comes to that point in the film. And now that leads me to the point about when he's fighting Vulture in his old costume. But before that, we hear Aunt May talking to him. Just giving him some words up, And after that, now we know why he's got the old costume when he's fighting Vulture, because, as I said about Iron Man taking it off him. Now, I thought first, what if, because when I first saw the pic, in the first trailer, we saw him in his old costume. In my head, I thought, does he actually fight? Did he fight Vulture before the events of Civil War? But no. Now, as I said, now we know why. And we see, Spider-Man finds Vulture. And we get he's fighting Vulture. Then next we see the Shocker taking on Spider-Man. Just like we saw before, but there's been some more bits. Like we see Shocker punching him. He goes through the bus. Then we see some good fight scenes with Spider-Man first in the Vulture. I'm loving how the fight looks. Then we get an extended bit, on the beach, where Vulture gets Spider-Man down on the ground using one of his claws, to give him down. And then you can see his wing is picking up Spider-Man from the hood bit. So that, it looks menacing, he does. And Vulture does that same line, when he says, "Don't mess with me, because I'll kill you and everyone we love and everyone you love." And we actually see a shot with Peter actually kisses the girl, the one who's going to be his love interest in the film. So that's pretty cool. Now we get a bit in the Washington DC when she's saying to Spider-Man, "My friends are up there." Then we see that tech thing happen again. Then we see him with his red, his red wing, and we already saw before. Now we see this more extended bit, like we see Spider-Man's web. It's grabbing the elevator, well, the lift really. So that is pretty cool. Then we see another bit of Vulture versus Spider-Man versus Vulture, and they take it up to the sky this time, and them having a fight on this kind of newer jet because it's got a weird big engine on top of this big plane. Really, that's what I meant to say, a plane. And the fight does look good. It is awesome. I don't love what Iron Man goes about. Just be careful, like that kind of thing. Then we see Spider-Man try to, try to get the jet to not crash into a tower in New York, but you know what I mean. And that's it with it, guys. I'll tell you this now, that was a good trailer. I really enjoyed it. Now, as normal, I will leave that link in the description below if you want to see the trailer for yourself, and also for my Marvel page on my Facebook. That's down there as well. After watching the trailer, if you got any theories or you want to talk anything what you saw in the trailer, please comment down below so we can have a discuss about it and also your theories. Also give this a thumbs up, and with it also share this out to your friends so we can get more viewers and subscribers. And if you're new, this is what I do. I do Marvel and Transformers Cinematic Universe news, like with trailer, TV spots, and clip reactions. Clips, when they come around, I'll try to do one. TV spots, when a film is not that far away, they say, really, when it's not that long to be out, I don't tend to watch those because they tend to be, they release like more spoiler stuff to it. So, yeah, there's that. And also, if you want to see my last Marvel video, just click here, jump to my channel, click right here, and make sure you click the bell so you can be the very first ones to know, when my new video is up. And then here, my last Transformers video. So that's it really, guys. Now, if I have missed anything from this trailer after you see it, please also comment down below so I could do those talks in the next video. So it would be helpful if you do that for me. So that's it really, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon. Peace.